Hey guys, welcome back. So today's Monday. I hope you guys are having a great day. Bitfarms provided their October mining report. So we're going to dive into that really quick here. Obviously later on we have Bitfarms providing their Q3 report, and I think Argo is providing theirs as well. So I'll try and get you guys the videos on that either later on tonight or tomorrow morning sometime, or tomorrow afternoon by the latest. So let's get into the news here really quick on them. So here's Bitfarm. Increases October 2021 Bitcoin production up 12.5% from September, which is a really good number if we look at it here. So let's take a look at the highlights really quick here. So October 21 Bitfarms mining production update. So they reached 1.8 exahash achieved effective as of October 25th, 2021. They mined 343 new Bitcoins during the October 2021 period. They have 2,750 BTC mined in the first 10 months of 2021. They're mining 11 plus BTC mined daily on average, equivalent to about 665,500 per day based on the BTC price of 60,500 on October 31st. They have deposited 2,646 BTC into custody for the year through October 31st, which represents about 96% of Bitfarms 2021 BTC production, with a total value of approximately 160 million, which is great. So like I said in the previous video about yesterday, they could be using that as collateral for a loan, maybe get a $100 million loan instead of the 500 million ATM. But it is what it is. October 21 highlights. So 2,869 Bitmain S19 Pro miners were received and installed, which is great. 300 microBT M30S miners were also received and installed, which is also great. So the remaining 4,361 Bitmain S19 Pros and the 400 microBT M30S miners are scheduled to be delivered this year, are en route and are expected to be received in multiple batches in November. So that'll be nice to see if they can get those in. So we'll update the numbers here. We'll go from there. The Cowansville, Quebec farm operated at its fully energized upgraded capacity of 17 megawatts for the month, which is a net increase of 13 megawatts, which is really good. So they're obviously doing good things there. Congrats to them on that. Construction commenced on 2 new farms in Sherbrooke, Quebec, increasing our farms in development from 2 Argentina, Paraguay to 4 Argentina, Paraguay, and Quebec. So that's good to hear as well. Construction also began on our farm in Argentina within the gates of a private power company that will not receive any government subsidies. So that's also good news. And then here's their BTC mining, obviously, for the months. It's good to see that October increased their mining while hash rate has increased for the Bitcoin network. Let me see here. So as previously announced, construction on high power production facilities in Paraguay and Argentina is underway. These strategic investments represent 220 megawatts of combined capacity and are part of Bitfarms' plan to grow its hash rate to 3 exahash in first quarter of 2022 and 8 exahash by the end of 2022. So obviously they're doing good here with getting that done where they need to be. Okay, so based on the numbers here, so for the October period, I added these miners here, the 27, the 103, and 129 petahash for a combined total. If we combine all the ones that are in green that I believe are right now in mining, we end up with 1.864, which is a little bit higher than that. So maybe the only thing I can think of, maybe one of these miners here have been taken offline, either the 68,000 terahash miners, or that might be part of those have gotten removed. So we'll change that over to, and just say 2 months to bring it down to close range. If those got, some of those got taken out to make room for the new miners here. What else can we look at here? Oh, the miners installed. So the miners, the 540 were installed, the 1,030, 1,209. So we got 4,361 left. The 300 M30s were installed. We got the 400 of those left, so we're not providing. Those might be mining in November or at the end of November, so we'll put that at 1.25 months, maybe mining. These obviously are going to be mining November and December here, so we'll leave those as is. The last batch here of the 4,361 are supposed to come in November sometime, so we don't know exactly if they're going to be mining a full month of November or not, so we'll just put that in as 1.25 months basically for those guys mining. Other than that, everything else has stayed pretty much the same here. There's not much else that has changed. Obviously, we got them at 1.8 exahash, which is really close to what we got here. Now that we made the change here on these older ones, the 68,000 terahash, I think that'll get us closer to possibly that 1.8, because now we're a little high. We're at 1.86. Right, let me see here. We are at currently at 1.86 exahash. So if we dial that down a little bit, give it 2 months, that'll get us back down to closer to that 1.8. So this is what I'm looking at here. So Bitcoin price, I have the settings in here. Where'd it go? Why is that not loading? There it is. So I got Bitcoin right now at 60,725,000. Let me see here. Bitfarms, let's update their numbers here really quick. Data, refresh all. So here's what I'm looking at here. Currently, based on what we know is coming in and what's coming out, we're looking at possibly with the price of Bitcoin, if it holds at these levels, we're looking at them possibly making 65, almost 66 million for the quarter for Q4, if everything holds the way it is. And that's gross revenue, not accounting for any expenses, anything like that. For the period for Q3, I estimated 50 million, so we'll see where they come in with that as far as what they were actually mining. I'll be interested to see when that comes out later on today. So we'll do a video on that later on, either tonight or tomorrow sometime. We'll have that up. What else can I show you guys here? So they mined 343, so we'll add that up later on to the totals for what they're hodling and everything, because right now we're kind of low. But the current price is at 548. If we look at Bitfarms here, Bitfarms is actually doing pretty good today. It's up 6.86% to 547, so it's up 35 cents roughly. So it's doing pretty good. What else can we look at here? So here's our total gross revenue that we're looking at for the year of 2021. We're looking at 181 million, and then based on this is kind of where we're coming up with the pricing after a 50% discount to account for expenses, things like that. So then my calculations are showing us to be around, they should be around $10.04 right now. If Bitcoin stays at where it's at, if Bitcoin goes to 100,000, we're looking at 1240, 150,000 for Bitcoin, we're looking at 1540, and then 200,000 for Bitcoin, we're looking at 1840. And this is basically because the only quarter that's fluid right now is the Q4. We just don't know where Bitcoin's going to go, and we don't know exactly how many miners are going to have installed and mining when. So that's kind of fluid right now. If they perform better than the 50% net income, get closer to 75%, you're looking at 1507, 1860, 2310, 2760. And as always, guys, I have to mention this. This is for entertainment use only, not financial advice. Do your own research and don't fall for scams. And then spam posts always get reported and removed. So just wanted to point that out to you guys. Let's see. So I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else that I want to cover in here. I just want to make a quick video for you guys on this. We'll go into a deeper dive on it when they actually provide their numbers coming up in, I think at the end of close today for the market. And then they're going to go into a conference call. I'll see if I can get on the conference call as well, listen in on that. If I can't, I'll provide some background details on that. So that's all I got for you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye.